Good morning! It's time for breakfast. Let's see what we got. Yes, I've already started eating. We have eggs, we have cheese, we have potatoes. Pretty much like a hash, and it's really good. Basically, there's been very few meals that Andrew's fixed while we've been camping that has not been really good. So, tip the hat to her because she's always coming up with good ideas and meals. One of the best hikes to do here in Acadia is the Carriage roads, which we're going to do today. We're going to do roughly 4 miles. Roughly 4 miles. Get a couple of the carriage roads in with the bridges and just looking around at the fallen leaves and the trees. We're timing this just right. If you're going to do the carriage roads, at every intersection you have a post like this with a number. Make sure you have a map so you'll recognize the number so you know exactly where you are. If something happens, if you get eaten by a bear, or if you're just lost.
Ew.
So far on this section of the carriage road we've been doing, it's been nothing but a steady incline. So you get tired pretty fast, or you get dogs who want to just smell everything, like this one. So make sure to bring plenty of water. Make sure to bring some snacks probably, depending on how long you plan on doing it. Like I said, we're doing about 4 miles today. And just be prepared for some hiking. We've come to another intersection, number 12. That's one way, which we're not going to do. We're going that way. With a slight overcast, as you see above the trees, looking out on some of these trails, can't really see much except for clouds, but it's still a really nice walk. Feels really nice. There would be no reason for us to really get hot today unless we just really overexert ourselves doing this hike. And man, these trails are so cool. Well, they're not trails, they're the carriage roads, so they're cool. We've come up to the first bridge on the carriage road that we've come to. Trying to decide now if we're going to trek down there, take some more shots from more down, upward look at it. For this being our first carriage bridge, it's pretty awesome, especially down here at the bottom where the water is coming through. You also got 2 trails just on the other side of here, but it's pretty awesome. And huge. Here's a few of the trails you can do from here.
Alright.
It's not much of a waterfall right now, but I can just imagine in the spring, once the snow starts melting, this is just pouring down with water. We've also found out that what we had happen at Morrow Mountain wasn't a one-time thing with Cora. Huh? No, it was Morrow Mountain where she did it. Basically, she has a thing for heights and ledges. She wants to jump on a ledge where there's a long drop on the other side. Don't know why that dog is that crazy. And man, Andrew just pointed out the road ahead of us. It looks awesome. See what I mean? Look at that. The fog. The leaves. And just looking at between my phone and what I'm seeing in person, it doesn't look the same. Man, that sucks because this is really awesome. With all this fog going on, if you was here getting closer to nighttime with this, it would look really creepy and spooky. Maybe Acadia's getting ready for Halloween.
Maybe.
And speaking of spooky, going back home after leaving Acadia here in a couple days, we have the perfect spooky place we're going to be staying at for one night. That I'm shocked of how awesome this campsite is, and I'm shocked that there actually is one there. So you'll have to see whenever we get there, but it's going to be fun. The carriage roads are definitely something that neither one of us have ever seen before, and the National Park Service has done an awesome job here. They're very well maintained. It almost looks like they scrape, drag these roads almost daily. I said looks, I don't think they actually do. I'm pretty sure they come out here every 2 to 3 days and blow leaves, because there's only a few leaves actually on the path. They're all nicely over on the sides. I mean, it's pretty nice. So definitely, if you are coming to Acadia, take a little time, pick you out one of the carriage roads to come see the bridges. I haven't said much about the bridges, but don't remember exactly how many there are. Do you remember? Okay, can't remember how many. We'll look up and see. But every single bridge is completely different. So they're all unique, and they're throughout the park. And if you get the carriage road map, they're all laid out and symbolized. Yeah, Rockefeller. Remember which Rockefeller? One of the Rockefellers laid them out, and I think he helped pay for a lot of these carriage roads and the bridges and everything. So definitely get the map, check them out, because you won't be disappointed. Don't know if you can go see them, but we're being invaded by an army of squirrels. They're everywhere. Oh, there's one. The squirrel's gonna get us. Right up here. Look at all of those leaves on the ground. Usually I'd be filming around here, but no. That's the good stuff. Look at it. I would show you the great view from this vantage point of the lake and everything around it, but yeah, too much fog. And we're actually coming up on the third bridge for the loop we're doing today. Doesn't look like it's too big, so I'm sure we can get out there and get some good photos of it. Not as big as the first two, but still quite impressive to look at. And hey, that's actually pretty cool. I wonder if the rest of them had that and we just didn't know it. The year it was fabricated, 1926. That's cool. And I'm betting this is just not going to do anywhere near what it looks like from here.
It's probably just going to look like you're looking at trees.
It probably will. I'm not looking at the trees, people. I'm looking at the thing behind it. The big cliff that goes from there all the way up to there. I'm telling you, we just love these leaf-covered paths, especially when it opens up the trees like that. Those two are a little tired. We're a little tired, but there's the original intersection, number 13. So we get up here, we turn left, and head back to the turd. So that's roughly 4 miles. I think it's 3.8 by the thing. Whenever I stop counting how far we've been, I know exactly. But really nice trails, very well maintained. Lots of great scenery. Love the color change that you're seeing right now on the trails, which right now it is October 23rd. So I give you an idea, late October. So make sure, come check this out in the late fall. Since it's a slightly chilly day outside, chicken noodle soup is on the menu today. We just finished up our lunch, took a moment, relaxed just a little bit, and then made our plan for the rest of the day. One thing about Blackwoods, thank you, here at Acadia is there's no water hookups. Also, the bathrooms are just bathrooms and no showers. So basically it's difficult to take showers in your camper and not fill up your tanks really fast.
Unless you have a big camper with like big tanks.
Yeah, unless you got a big camper and big tanks, which we don't. So luckily someone was smart enough to create this business over here, which is a pay hot showers, which we have done in Iceland, and there's a bunch of deer right in front of us. So we're gonna go check that out and actually go ahead and take our showers for the day. That way we don't have to worry about the traffic and tons of people later on. So, oh, wildlife. This is literally 100 feet outside of the campground. So I'm gonna go here and check, see what you gotta do and all that kind of stuff, which actually there was absolutely nobody here all day long, so it's weird seeing people here now. Well, now we're clean and we're fresh. So now we're on the park loop inside of Acadia, heading up to Cadillac Mountain, which actually we're about to make the left-hand turn going up to it now. And here we have it from the top of Cadillac Mountain. Looking down into Bar Harbor and a cruise ship actually in port here today. The thing about Cadillac Mountain is you'll see that it's very popular in Acadia for one good reason. In the mornings, your sunrise is always in the east. Well, the placement of Cadillac Mountain is it's one of the first places in the US to see the sunrise. So people come out here, camp out, well, not really camp out, they'll be sitting out here in the dark waiting on the sun to rise, and when the sun comes up, you're one of the first people to see it in the US. We're on one of the park tours right now and just left Cadillac Mountain, and this is what we just came into, and this is why we wanted to come to Acadia. I don't know if the camera is actually going to capture what we're seeing here. It might be too dark, or might not capture the colors, but yeah, so many yellows, so many oranges, so many reds, with the hint of the green. We love it. You too? You love it too, Cora? And now we are at Thunderhold, which right now is not too active. We're not hitting it at the exact time it needs to be, but it's still pretty amazing. Look out this way and at all the rocks around here. Still pretty nice around here. The fire master has been at it again. So we're now back at the campground. Time to make some dinner, relax in front of a fire, maybe make some s'mores, and enjoy the night. Part of dinner tonight is on the fire, and that is going to be a nice ham steak. Andrew's also going to do some corn and macaroni and cheese to go with supper tonight, so it's going to be a very good and filling meal. Today was an awesome day. It was our first full day in Acadia. We got a lot of stuff done, saw a lot of great things, and just think we still got 2 more days, 2 more full days here. So I just can't wait to see what else we're going to find. Dinner is served. Ham steak, corn, and shells and cheese. Fire's gone out, we've had our s'mores, and we got a little chilly, so time to come in here, jump in bed, throw in a movie, and get some sleep. Tomorrow, more fun here at Acadia. Not sure what we're going to be doing. I think maybe the hikes around the lighthouse and going to see it, because those are dog-friendly trails, so guess we'll see then.